Who's not going to see it that way? Those whose experience is limited to the familiar, those who fear the unknown, and those who have little tolerance for changes in the environment that they've already grown accustomed to. These guys make up a huge part of the world. But you know what? If we're truly being honest with ourselves, we're all a little bit like this because of our human nature. By nature, we're an anxious and fearful bunch. It's just that some, more than others, have nurtured a more avoidant and antagonistic approach to the unfamiliar and different. And the problem that they see is no different from the problem perceived in number one. To them, it looks like a deviation from how things should be. And after using the same old measuring stick to determine how far off you are, many people feel justified to dislike, reject, and hate you, which is the treatment I've gotten all throughout my life for being the very different person that I am. Moving on to number three. People will dislike you if you look like you're part of a group they don't like. How does an entire group even get disliked in the first place? It's usually through number one and two, even if those were committed by individuals. You see, instead of looking at you as a unique individual, it's mentally easier for people to assume you're just like the rest of the group. And so a lot of people will judge you by the same negative beliefs that they already have about that group. As a family who openly talks about our Christian faith, we get a fair share of hostility from people who dislike Christians. And I'm sure it's only a matter of time before haters of family vloggers come after us too. Now, the rest of this list and everything else could technically fit under number 1, 2, and 3, but I thought it might be helpful to discuss some on their own. Okay, so one of the most common worldviews that people have is that life is a race. Relating this back to number 1, the performance that people expect under this worldview is getting ahead in this race. And so number 4, people will dislike you if you appear to be winning in this race. Maybe you're making a lot of money. Maybe you're a person of virtue who appears to be quite morally ahead. Whatever it is that you're doing well, even if you're not doing it to win, you're going to look like you're winning in someone's race. That can make a lot of other racers feel like they're behind. A lot of these racers also look at the world through the lens of scarcity. So your position in the race creates one less favorable position for them. All of this doesn't make them feel good. So many people dislike you for it. On the opposite end, there's number 5. People dislike you if you appear to be losing in this race. It doesn't matter if you're temporarily in a challenging season in your life. It doesn't matter if you're much farther ahead compared to where you once used to be. Whatever the situation is, you're a loser in someone's race. You'll just have a greater number of people thinking you're a loser the more areas in life you appear to be behind in. And after reducing your value as a person based on your unfavorable position in the race, many people feel justified to dislike, reject, and hate you. Another thing that can create even more dislike against you is if there are systems out there to help you out. Systems that are publicly funded, whether people like it or not. Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't have these. I'm just saying that there's a bunch of people who are unhappy about having to support what they don't want to support. Yeah, a lot of these guys just look at it as pulling the weight of all the slackers. And you might not even take advantage of these systems, but by simply resembling the losing population, you become the face of these systems that people do not like. Number 6, people dislike you if you appear to be in the way in this race. Again, you might be minding your own business, doing your own thing, but to someone somewhere, you're in the way. And you'll appear to be in the way to more people, the more competitive it is where you are. So racers just want you to shut up and stay in your lane. Which brings me to the next few that all have to do with not shutting up and not staying in your own lane. And so the first one of these I want to talk about is number 7. People dislike you if you put yourself out there. Whether you hang up a little painting you've done for the occasional visitor to see, or you're a vlogger sharing a whole lot of intimate details about your life on a very public platform, you're sharing a part of yourself with the world. When you do that, you make it possible for others to take these parts of you, interpret them in their own way, and size you up as a whole person. As a very transparent extrovert, creator, and YouTuber, this happens to me all the time. Putting yourself out there will annoy several groups of people. One group includes those who prefer to live more inwardly, those who believe that people should generally keep things to themselves. To these guys, it doesn't make sense why anyone should share parts of themselves with the rest of the world. So when they do see this happen, they figure it's just got to do with narcissism or a selfish need to express oneself. Another group you'll annoy are those who believe that people have no business in putting themselves out there unless they're good enough, unless they've taken the traditional path to become licensed or accredited. Yeah, no matter how much good can come out of it, a lot of people disapprove of people putting themselves out there. Next, number 8. People dislike you if you openly talk about having a hard time. It doesn't matter if it's a healthy